And here we've got game number 2 between ShoWTimE and Namshar. Of course, if you have not seen the previous 2 games and you're watching, so the previous 1 game and you are watching this on the YouTube platform later on after this gets uploaded, please go and watch the first game just so you don't miss out what happened there. The spoiler will be coming at about 1 minute. On the top left right side here, we've got ourselves ShoWTimE. ShoWTimE, a player that I have been watching for quite some time now. He's currently on Team Arma team. His name is Tobias, Sieber, 23 years old, and he is from Germany. His opponent is Namshar, somebody who I haven't actually heard up until recently. Not currently on any team. His name is Christoffer, Kolmodin, age 25, from Sweden. Now he does have a few notable things that I saw on the Team Liquid wiki, so he's not a completely unknown player that has joined into the WCS Championship. He's obviously a high-ranking player, capable of being here, giving the players a run for their money, despite the fact of whether he won the first game or not, which he coincidentally did not. So ShoWTimE is currently on 1, Namshar on 0. As you can see, spoiler is now on the screen. Looks like Namshar is going for the same order of build, so goes for the hatchery, then for the gas, then for the spawning pool. So that is again an odd choice of orders because the spawning pool takes so long to build, but it's probably to do with the fact that he wants to get that Zergling speed up as soon as possible. Now once again we're going for the block here for the Zerg player, or for the Protoss player. I'm gonna see if he's gonna get rushed, which I don't think he would be. Of course, at this point it's too late to rush. You'd want to have your spawning pool done and Zerglings out by about 2 minutes if you're rushing. Now this probe is just going to be a little bit annoying. Of course, not going to be able to take out anything. It would be quite a huge mistake for a player to lose a drone to a probe this early. The only way that ever really happens is if you're trying to put down your hatchery and there's a probe in the way and you just can't seem to get rid of it. Sometimes that probe will win. Now chrono boosting an adept, that is interesting. Double gas is up, also going to go for that Stargate. Zergling speed on the way, no Zerglings as of yet. I mean, there's a few on the map, but he's not rushing them at all, which is interesting actually, because quite often you see Zerglings getting rushed quite heavily. Now 3 bases for Namshar is actually quite wishful thinking that he can pull this off so easily against a player of ShoWTimE's caliber. But we'll see, of course. I mean, if ShoWTimE is not going to be super aggressive, it will pay off to have that extra base very, very early. And I think that he might just that might just pay off here. Now a big load of Zerglings coming out at this point now, so 8 Zerglings. There's also the evolution chamber on the way as well, so could potentially see a few upgrades coming out shortly. Let's see what these adepts do. I think they're just going to stay safe. There's a lot of Zerglings in the base. Of course, they do have their movement speed upgrade as well now, so at this point it will be very dangerous to actually get in there and try to do something. And oh no, getting them taken out. Both of them actually got destroyed there. The psionic shift not quite doing a whole lot, or not popping in time for them to get out safely. And this is actually a big deal. He does not have much of an army. 7 army supply for ShoWTimE. And oh no, these Zerglings are getting loaded up here. This is a big deal right now. This Overlord is just going to let units straight into the base. ShoWTimE is not going to have any visibility of this. There's a lot of Zerglings running here, and he thinks this is probably it. He thinks that this is all that's in the wall right now. It's not even a small amount of Zerglings. This is about 12 or so Zerglings in his face right now. And what's going to happen next is that in his main base, he's got a big load of Zerglings being dropped in as well. Now, one Oracle does not have enough energy to take all of this out. It's just not going to be enough. And I think that this is going to hurt ShoWTimE quite a lot. 9 army supply to 24. The worker supply is still favoring him, so that is a good thing. But he is starting to lose units, or to lose buildings out the front. He is chrono boosting out units. He's trying to get damage or units up as soon as possible to defend against this, but there are just so many Zerglings, and they managed to sneak into the base, and I think that this is GG right now. Good game called by ShoWTimE. Namshar managing to get into the base with a huge rush of Zerglings. That was very, very well played, I have to say, from our Zerg player, managing to secure that extra economy and then just absolutely burning down his opponent with a massive amount of Zerglings. That was well played. We're going to move on to game number 3 shortly.